Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Another day, another delivery. Let's have a look at the Jabba the Hutt and Han Solo from POTF2.
Solo! Right here, Jabba.
So as a lot of you will know, I'm quite a big fan of the POTF2. Even if the figures aren't the best, the vehicles and creatures that we got in that line were really good for the time. They did reuse a lot of the Kenner molds, but there was tons of new designs as well, such as this figure here. So with the special editions obviously being released in 1997, we got new scenes added to the movies. So the toy we're looking at today is based on the Jabba the Hutt scene which was added into that movie. So this scene was cut from the original version of Star Wars. Jabba was actually a man originally, but obviously they changed it to be the alien that he is. We also got to see other toys based on the special edition as well, like the Ronta and the Jewback, which I do actually own as well. That's a great figure. So obviously when the special editions came out in the 90s, they added the Jabba scene back in. A welcome scene in my opinion. However, the scene didn't really add much accuracy to the movie, as Greedo could be seen in the background and Han actually calls Jabba a human being in the scene. I do however enjoy the fact that my favourite character Boba Fett was brought back for this scene, and his armour resembles the Return of the Jedi version. The original CGI Jabba wasn't amazing by any means, but in 2004 they further revised him, and this is the version we see in the Blu-ray release of Star Wars as well, to a more realistic looking appearance. It looks very similar to Return of the Jedi, whereas the original one for the special edition just looks terrible. I mean, overall, I wasn't a fan of all the changes they made in the special editions, but there was some good ones. So there's some backstory for you, so let's have a look at the toy itself. Right, so looking at the packaging first, obviously the standard POTF2, you got the green box. Obviously, as a lot of you all know, we had the orange saber going through them as well. Got your logo in the top right there, obviously to celebrate the trilogy coming out in the special edition. So looking at the box itself, obviously got the name of the piece there. POTF logo, the scene from the movie being recreated with the toys, obviously your contents, you've got the one Jabba and Han Solo. That's the rubbish version of Jabba, which was in the 1994 cut. See there, exciting new scene from Star Wars Special Edition. Just to look at some of the other things available in the line, that Snowspeeder in particular being one of the cooler pieces. Right, I'll go ahead and open him up and we'll see what's inside. So it's already cut at one end, this is brand new as well. So before we take a look at the toy itself, back in the 90s they always used to give you these Kenner catalogues. As you can see here, got some of the Batman toy line, which is really cool in there. I won't go through the book in too much detail, but you get the gist of it. Sort of showed everything that was available at the time. And then the actual toy itself is housed in this cardboard segment here. So obviously you've got Han here opening this up, got your Jabba there. And then I thought, I wonder where the blaster was, but it would appear it's stored behind here. So I'll get this removed and then we'll take a look. Right, so here we are, a quirky toy to say the least. So obviously you've got Jabba here on the left. The main feature of the set is you can move his head and his tail flicks about like that if you want to smack Han Solo out the way or whoever gets in the way of him. Obviously got your Han Solo as well. He is slightly different to the normal one we got on the POTF2. So just to show you a comparison, this is the standard release. So obviously the standard release came with 2 accessories, whereas the new one doesn't. It does look like they've slightly slimmed down the buff chest on this version of the figure. As most of you know, the figures are pretty muscular. I'll just take you in for a closer look really at the figures. So obviously, yeah, not too bad of a face for the time that this came out. Massive blaster. Then we have Jabba himself. So I mean the colour scheme's pretty good. The eyes are really freaky. You can even see the pupils in there. But yeah, no, really not bad for something that came out in the 90s. So as you can see, I've grabbed a couple more Power of the Force 2 characters who were in the scene, obviously Greedo and Boba there. I'm going to probably end up putting these in my loose cabinet with some of my other loose items. So yeah, overall a pretty decent piece, very quirky. As always guys, thanks for watching, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.